are back. Surprise, y'all. Surprise. We're live, baby. We actually live this time. I don't have nothing to say. What is it? One of our couples caught COVID. Obviously, we haven't been able to bring you episodes for a couple weeks, but we'll talk about that as well. And I don't know if Merlin needs to chill or if Gil just needs to shut up, or maybe a little bit of both. Who knows? But all that and more we will be discussing on a brand new episode of The JasVynce Show. We here, baby. We here. My name is Vince.
I'm Jasmine.
And we're here to discuss episode
5
of Married at First Sight,
Keys
season 13.
to Your Heart.
Keys to Your Heart is what the name of the episode is. Folks, happy to be back. Happy to be back. Sorry we took some time off. It's life.
Booked and busy.
You know what I'm saying? Booked and busy. I've been on the road for the last 2 weeks. My laptop was out of commission for at least one of those weeks. Got a new job. We'll talk more about that another time. Make sure, that's enough of the life updates and stuff. Follow me at Vince Bracey, but also follow us at The JasVynce Show. Hit us up on Twitter. Jazz was tweeting live all throughout the last couple weeks. I tweeted one of those weeks. Thank you, anybody that liked the tweets. You know what I'm saying? But we did a good job. We did a decent job. But what's happening right now is
they on the honeymoon.
We on the honeymoon. We made it. We skipped over a lot to get to the honeymoon, and it's about that time.
Ain't nothing
Very
happening.
happy. Where we at? In the Keys or something like that?
They're in the Florida Keys. It's been boring, to be honest.
Has it? I think
the last 2 episodes was just still weddings,
right?
And I think the one last week was probably, I don't remember, brunch. It was the brunch after the wedding. So basically, everybody's getting along so far. There's nothing major that's happened, but I think we just are kind of like expecting something major because of last season.
On the honeymoon specifically?
Yes, because Chris just blew up the whole show immediately, so I think that we're conditioned to expect something, but this is normal. Regular stuff is normal still, guys.
I feel like last season, if we would have got a COVID scare, it probably still would have been like something, but
we didn't even did we get a COVID scare in season 11?
I don't think we did. I don't think anybody, somebody was working in the hospital. That was about it.
Yeah. I
don't think we got any actual COVID scares. But is it kind of crazy to think that this is our 3rd season in...
They do 2 seasons a year, though.
In a panty? Like, it's very interesting. I'm glad that production has been able to figure all this stuff out. But who do we want to talk about first? Who's been lighting up the tweets? Again,
we're gonna talk about Mirla last.
Let's talk. Oh, okay. We saving Mirla for last.
Mirla E. Gil.
Give me somebody.
Let's go with Rachel and Jose.
There we go. Let's talk about Rachel and Jose. Super basic. You know what I'm saying? I could have found the pictures and the videos. We keeping it light. I just want to say I like Rachel and Jose together so far. Specifically, again, I haven't been able to recap the last 2 episodes, but in this episode, I like their vibe. I like how we didn't even get to read the Past the Cow introduction, but it's whatever. I like how they seem like they're, you know what I'm saying?
You like that they tonguing each other down in front of the other couples? I think that's weird. Don't be that couple.
What is wrong with that?
Don't be that couple.
It's a bit much.
It's uncomfortable.
It's a little extra, especially since everybody's like trying to feel each other out still. Like, but yo.
I mean, the main thing that I'm concerned about now is Rachel, like, self-sabotaging the relationship with her independent energy. First of all, I would say I'm independent. But if you're in a relationship, you need to be interdependent.
Ooh.
But you should have your independence as well. So I think that in her constantly being like, oh, but I want to be independent. Oh, but I want to do it myself. Like, if a man want to step up and take care of you and provide, she used to bums, clearly, is where I'm at. Because...
Yeah. I don't know what she's used to. So, again, I'm sorry that we haven't talked about the last couple episodes. Check us out on Twitter at The JasVynce Show again. But as a callback, the way that he dumped them condoms in the bag on the way to the honeymoon, and she was like, "Nope, we can't have babies that way." I was like, "Ew, that's wild. That's wild." So them tonguing each other down, her being independent. I don't know. Obviously, the way every season works. We know couples are gonna have to grow and learn each other and have some battles and stuff.
But he's talking about.
I didn't think they were gonna work from
property.
jump.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't think that they were gonna vibe at all from.
Really?
So I'm very surprised to see how they're.
I didn't think that I didn't think it would be an issue, to be honest.
Yeah.
I know he's a little weird, but he has some swag, some flavor to him.
just a little bit of swag.
Yeah, but I think that he's like 100% in, and I feel like Rachel is the type of person that kind of will mold to whoever she's with. So like I think that she's struggling now more with the fact that he's 100% in. She hasn't had somebody that's 100% in.
Right on.
Because she said it was always like in a relationship, two independent people in a relationship, and now he's like, I'm here for the team.
Shout out O'Day saying preach. Yeah, you definitely gotta catch up on some Married at First Sight. We on episode 5 of season 13 now. Anything else about Jose and Rachel? Again, I think that they're, they seem to be trying to set a good example for, the rest of them. I guess.
Need her to chill and let him take care of her like he wants to. There's nothing wrong with that. She also has her own career. She has her own money. Obviously, she said she needed help with saving money. The only thing I was uncomfortable about was him saying, oh yeah, we could just put our money all together and then just grab whatever you need. I'm not with that, ladies.
Why is that
ladies, I'm not with it, okay?
Why?
So you should have a joint account.
Right. Is that not what he was
bills.
saying?
No, that's not what he was saying. He was saying, and then I'll give you a certain... She's like, that sounds like an allowance.
We got Doja Cat in the house. What's up, Doja Cat?
No, we're not doing that. So what you need to do is have a joint account where you pay your bills and household stuff, a joint savings for whatever...
So 2 joint accounts.
Well, you know how the checking and the savings come together. Okay. A joint savings for whatever your goals are together.
Right.
A private checking account, your own personal checking account, and your own personal savings.
Okay.
So you have 2 savings, one together, one separate.
All right.
And I would just have a set amount that goes into our joint account.
Okay.
And then whatever else is left goes into my checking account, and that's what I do with it. Because if you ever break up, you need to have your own savings.
It's a lot going on. Why are you even considering that? Oh, Day, I agree. Hold up now. Why are you even agreeing with why are you even getting to the breakup part? If y'all...
It's not just about that. It's just the fact that you are a person, and the way you spend your money should be the way you spend your money, as long as your bills are all paid and your savings are agreed upon together, and you save on your own as well.
Jazz is pretty good at paying bills, though, also, so I'll give her her points.
I am a professional bill payer.
She does her thing.
But the thing is, how am I supposed to say I'm going to surprise you with something? How am I supposed to surprise you if we got everything is like... I should be able to buy something.
You gotta have your own. It don't make no sense.
I shouldn't be looking at the credit. Oh, I'm gonna get flowers on Tuesday.
There's people that operate like that though, but that's not. No. Is that what Jose was suggesting though?
That's what I heard.
Come on, man. It might not have been that serious.
Because he was saying, "What's yours is mine, and what's mine is yours," is what he was saying.
All right.
Maybe I need to rewatch it, but I'm pretty sure that's what he said.
They do things a little bit differently out there.
Yeah,
there we go.
But also, you gotta listen to the fact that he has 2 houses. He's into investing. Like, she said she needs help with savings, so she might need to take notes as to how he's doing it. And it sounds like he wants to cover them and help her.
Okay.
Apparently, get to wherever she wants to go.
On the You Me We podcast, they got joint accounts and allowances. Ooh, we talked about allowances.
Interesting.
We talked about it.
I mean, but that different things work for different people. That's just what works for me. I don't know if that... You haven't said it doesn't work for you.
I'm cool. I'm not making enough money to pass stuff around yet. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't got to put your business out there.
Yeah. All right. Are we done talking about Jose and Rachel?
I just want to say that I like that she's listening to what he's saying, and she playing like the deep sea fishing date, which was cute.
That was cute.
Everything seems to be going very good for them.
Like I said, I did not see them being the standout couple from the beginning. So I'm glad that it worked out. You said we're saving Mirala for a little bit later. Can we talk about Brett and Ryan?
Brett and Ryan is just not doing it for me.
They're not. I don't have no.
I am convinced that Ryan just wants a wife to produce his seeds.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, I don't think that he cares about the actual wife, who it is.
What do you think people want?
What his friends say. His friends said he dates potatoes. If Brett was a potato, he wouldn't care. As long as the potato can have a baby.
What's going on, Cliff?
Yeah, so I'm not really. Ryan just be sweating. Like, he be making me feel stressed looking at him. He always looks like he's in distress.
He looks like he's a little bit hurt. I don't know if I could. Yeah, he always looks like he's going through stuff. I mean, who knows? Maybe he worked in a coal mine when he was growing up or something. Like, he just looks like he had a hard life. But he's got a very beautiful wife now. You know what I'm saying? I hope that puts his mind at ease. And again, they seem to be getting along. Kinda.
I feel like they're not really. I feel like
they haven't gotten to the deep conversations yet.
I feel like he's surface. That's all he can give is surface. So I feel like she's deeper, and she said that she wants those deeper conversations. Obviously, you can't force it up front, but I think that he's dry. He's dry as hell.
He's definitely dry. We appreciate that. Yes, please hit that like button right now. We don't go live too often, but we want to do it. We want to do it a little bit more often. Yes, we're talking about Married at First Sight, episode 5 of season 13. And, yeah, I wanted to say Brett, but his name is Ryan.
Ryan. I always mix it up, too. I have to think about it.
Her name is Brett. It don't happen that often.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think that he won. He won, but he's still got to do some work. That's all.
Yeah, let's wait till they get back and they have to go to the ranch. She might switch up real quick.
See,
she'll be like, I'm not about this life.
That's the part. Obviously, you just met each other and you're still trying to figure everything out. You get to the honeymoon. You still got some time to adjust, but you're in paradise. When you get back to home, that's when stuff gets a little bit real. And last season it was people's dogs fighting.
That was weird.
And, like, oh, is this how you like to live? We can't live like that. Apparently, we'll talk about somebody that doesn't like to take showers on this show. Apparently, we'll talk about it. But all things that you have to adjust with. But I don't foresee any huge issues with them right away. I know every couple has something that they'll get to. So
I feel like it might be an Eric Virginia issue with them.
Oh, we jumping on live. Shout out to Millennial and Mom. We might have to jump on their show as well. See if we could. If we could get in there.
What happened?
Millennial and Mom are live as well at the same time. But shout out to it happens. But yeah. So yeah, we might have to jump on with them at some point. But let's get through the rest of these couples real quick.
Who's next?
And then talk about them. So speaking of showers, or you want to talk about our black folk?
Ain't much to talk about.
So let's get to our black folk real quick. Michaela and Zach.
Zach got the vid.
We rooting for everybody black, obviously, always. We want y'all to succeed. We want y'all to do well. But it turns out that Zach did, in fact, catch COVID from one of his friends or coworkers, friends.
He said his close friend had tested positive before they left.
The wedding?
He couldn't come to the wedding because he tested positive.
That's right. So where was he in contact with him at?
Probably before the wedding.
So my man's was positive at the wedding?
No, he probably wasn't. Because, there's the, incubation period.
Right.
So it takes a little while.
All right. But I would have hoped that they tested everybody before.
They just had a super spreader wedding. Woo!
Right? Super spreader wedding.
I'm sorry.
But yeah. I wonder if Cliff is saying that Michaela seems needy because...
She does. I agree with that, Cliff. Michaela is crazy. She's giving me crazy.
She gets crazier and crazy. She was pretty calm this episode, but I do catch a little bit of a crazy vibe, and I don't want to call the black woman crazy, but she's definitely got some.
I'm the black woman calling the black woman. She's giving me crazy.
She said that. That. She seems dope. She seems like she's very energetic.
She's into him.
Extra is something that people call me all the time.
Extra, yeah.
People call me all the time extra, so I get it. You know what I'm saying? And she definitely did some extra things in the beginning of the season so far. And to me, this reaction to her husband having COVID and having to... Did he have to leave, or did they have to separate?
No, they decided that she was gonna go home, but obviously he had a quarantine. He can't get on the plane until he tests negative.
That's absolutely right.
So
me and Jazz said that they should have had her in the room next door to him.
Yeah.
So she could be on the balcony. They could sip some coffee or something like that. Still spend
Across,
time. Come on, man. But yeah, I definitely agree. She definitely seems cool. Like, I would like Michaela as a friend. She would definitely have your back.
But don't you have friends that are cool as a friend, but you be like, she would be crazy to date? I could think of some people off the top of my head right now. No names. Just shake your head yes. Just shake your head yes.
Yes. Absolutely.
I'm sorry.
Absolutely. Territorial is a good word.
Yeah,
I think she definitely is marking her territory. But yeah, I thought
but marking her territory against what? Ain't nobody trying to get him.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
There's no point in being crazy unless there's a attack.
I don't know if that reaction was called for. The way you telling me I gotta be single and do single things again when I chose to get married. I'm like, girl,
you need to make sure he gets through COVID.
He has a virus. The worldwide pandemic is taking place. You need to calm down and let this man get his vitamin C and rest. I don't know.
Also, he wanted to protect her from getting it. She
and
was
also,
like, "Oh, I'll stay."
Also, he don't want you to die. Y'all just met, and you know what I'm saying. Give him some credit. He don't want you to die. Y'all don't even know each other, and he wants you to be safe.
I thought it was really cute that they were doing a little the vlogging, and he was like, "Yeah, I really, really miss her. You know, we just met, but I really miss her." I'm like,
that's dope.
I love this. Come on, Black Love. I'm rooting for y'all.
They're a good vibe, and I hope that they don't have too much more bullshit to deal with. Because I think from what we saw, the overreaction in the previous previews and stuff like that, I think it was in reaction to the COVID situation. So I'm hoping that...
No, I saw another one.
All right, we'll talk about it.
I saw more than one overreaction.
Another time. So. Anything else about Zach and Michaela?
Nope.
Love Zach and Michaela. Let us know how y'all feel about them in the comments. We're going to move on to Bow Bow.
Why you got to call her that?
Bow Bow. And Johnny right now. You see I'm matching right now too? Bow and Johnny. All right, what do you have to say about them? The first thing, the only note that I took on Bow and Johnny was that I like before they went, the whole spreadsheet she had for packing. I thought that was pretty dope. Organized people.
You don't be appreciating my spreadsheets.
When you be making spreadsheets, let me know.
I had a spreadsheet for the vacation we canceled.
We ain't go. So
I've had spreadsheets for several vacations.
Whatever the last vacation we went on,
Jamaica.
There was a spreadsheet, and yes, you did give me a spreadsheet for the Mexico trip that we're not going on. So
it's postponed. It's not canceled. It's postponed.
Anywho, that wasn't the point. I think the main point that I wanted to state was that Johnny put all his energy into letting Bao know that he liked her this episode.
He did,
and I thought that was beautiful. Whether she received it, she's sensitive. Whether she received it or not completely, I think she received it.
I think she doesn't know how to read a room.
A little bit. He
communicated stuff and was trying to be romantic, and for her to bring the whole vibe down, talking about, yeah, you teased me about snoring, and I'm like, you're not trying to give him no cheeks, is what this is.
She's a nerd.
She is a cheek blocker.
She's a nerd. She might not even recognize when the cheek, you know what I'm saying, opportunity.
Because Johnny is a nerd, but he get cheeks.
He's a nerd, but he's been on 100 first dates, so a couple, at least 5, 10 of those.
Ain't nobody having sex on no first date.
Never.
I hate your face.
Never.
But okay, so Johnny hit up, what's his name? Jose
for some guidance.
Yeah, he wanted to set up this romantic picnic or whatever and have them get matching outfits. I was like, how is that the dress that he came up with? It was just a linen top that didn't really match what he had. I was like, he should have asked one of the other wives to come. Because that would have been
a good idea.
Yeah,
but then she'd have been up to something. It wouldn't be a surprise by that, maybe.
Well, it was a surprise because he obviously wasn't with her when he went to the store. Yeah. So
I like how he told Jose, "Yo, I'm sorry to take you away from your wife," because everybody knows that they've been, you know what I'm saying, they've been connected. They've been connected out here.
They didn't have sex though.
Did we confirm? Did anybody say they've been intimate?
That's next episode they're gonna discuss.
Nobody said nothing. Lies you tell, apparently.
What happened?
What lies? Let us know. I think that it's nice of them to, show all the love that they do. Again, clearly they slopping each other down. But the most important thing, again, is that Johnny, he's got this girl from school, man, or from school kind of ish, and it's just a really cute thing to watch him grow into.
I'm gonna be real with you, it's not cute to me.
Really?
I don't think it's cute.
I think it's cute.
First of all, he had to garner up all that courage at 35 years old to just say, I like you. It was the way he did it. I was like, are we in 7th grade?
It's hard. You're vulnerable. You're not letting people know.
How do you have the courage to go on 100 dates and you can't tell somebody you like them that you actually know and are married to?
He's been on 100 first dates. So for you to recognize that, all right, I don't want a plan B. I don't want another chance. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot of courage for somebody to say, oh, this is what I want to stick with. I don't want to do anything else. You know?
I think it takes a lot of courage to get dressed for 100 first dates. That's a lot.
He could have wore the same thing every single time. It
don't
matter.
Men are dumb. I'm sorry.
I would agree with that. But also at the same time, y'all are cold-hearted. So, like, at least 100 women didn't work out for him, whether it was on his part or hers.
Yeah, but he said he was dodging girls, not them.
You know what I'm saying? So, what you gonna do? And Cliff also agrees, no sex on the first date.
No. That's a dangerous game.
Very, very dangerous.
You get the clap.
Oh.
You'll get the clap
Okay.
having sex on the first dates.
Doing
You don't even
salsa?
know them. Yes.
All right. So, anything else about Bao and Johnny? Because I think that she likes him as well. And
She did say she likes him.
It's working out.
I think both of them seem like immature to me, or like maybe they need counseling.
They
is what it is. The way that
definitely
she was
need
so
counseling.
upset about
Definitely.
snoring, and he said it nicely.
Yo.
He was like joking about it. He wasn't like, oh my God, you were snoring, you kept me up all night. Like, he was like, there was a little animal that came into the bedroom. I had to check, and
You know what show this is. We're going to get to the experts at some point, so I'm really looking forward to that. That's what I'm looking for.
We ain't seen the experts.
It's the honeymoon still. Remember last time they waited till after the honeymoon was over. Then it was like, all right, let's interject
after the forest fire.
Exactly. So hopefully there's not
up.
too much more fire on the honeymoon, and we'll be okay. But yeah, anything else about Johnny and Bao? Let us know in the comments how you feel about these couples as well. We're gonna get to our ratings soon as well. Feel free to join in for those. And then I guess we gotta.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Well, not yet, but are you ready to talk about
Mirla E. Gill?
Mirla E. Gill is here. So, would you say that there's a little bit of drama there? Would you say like every season there's like a couple?
There's drama.
It's a real tiny bit. Would you say that the production is trying to make it like they're the big topic? I don't want to say Chris and Paige, but you know what I'm saying?
Always, yeah.
Like, because there's issues there. Or at least they're amplifying the issues.
I think that there are issues there, but I think that they're trying to make it more of an issue than it is yet.
Right.
Because basically, they just met a couple days ago, so Gil is literally just taking in what she's giving out.
That's it. He like, oh, she... keeping a smile on his face the entire time.
Gil
I give
is
you
such
a props.
a gentleman.
I give you a props.
Yeah.
I see a little bit of myself in Gil. Unfortunately, Jasmine sees a little bit of herself in Mirla as well.
Mirla is me on crack, okay?
On crack.
Like, I'm very particular, and I do complain sometimes. But hold up, pause. But if I get a free vacation, am I complaining on the free
absolutely
vacation?
Absolutely not. Never. Anything that has to do with vacation, I will give Jasmine her props.
I will make the best out of a trash vacation. I'm trying to tell you.
Only thing is, I just gotta start making more money to go and get more gigs that send me on vacation. That's all. So I'm not tripping. We're going to North Carolina soon, right? Where else we going?
North Carolina is not a vacation.
Anywho, vacations is her thing. We just haven't figured out what Mirla's thing is yet.
Mirla don't even know what her thing is besides complaining.
I don't think she knows. Cliff is saying that they're the new Karen and Miles, which is a very interesting. Because they started off kind of beefy as well. They worked it out. Just from what they're showing us, I don't have too much faith in Mirla and Gil.
I don't have faith in Mirla, but I think
Specifically
Gil
Mirla
is very patient and he's accommodating, and I think that initially he liked his wife. I saw somebody comment saying Gil is saying things like him going to that pool party basically,
right? And
my wife is high maintenance, my wife is this. I'm like, no woman wants their husband to go out and tell all of their business like that. Like, I'm like, shut your mouth. Just shut up. Because you're doing too much. When she watches that back, she gonna light his ass up, okay? That would drive me crazy.
I'm glad I haven't seen her get actually mad yet, because I feel like that could get scary.
I feel like her mad would be a shutdown.
I think so. Maybe. I don't know.
But either way, I think somebody said Gil is saying things like he doesn't like his wife, but he don't know that he don't like his wife yet. Which I thought was funny. Because I'm like, if you like your wife, you wouldn't say those things to other people. But also, he has been single for a long time, so maybe he doesn't know that you're not supposed to do that.
And why did she press him on so you haven't been in a serious relationship in 6 years? Like, why did she have to do that?
I mean, I would be shocked, too, because he's an attractive man. I mean, he seems nice, so I would be shocked that he hasn't been in a relationship. You want me fresh out? Like, I feel like, how old is he? 36? 35. Everybody's 35,
I feel like at that point, I'm not going to say you absolutely know what you want 6 years prior, but, like, come on, man. Like you said, he's an attractive guy. Like, you know what's serious and what's not.
No, he don't, because his idea of serious was 6 months. I think as an adult, 6 months is not serious. If we can't make it past a year.
6 months relationship was the 6 years ago?
Yes.
So he hasn't been any.
6 months is not a long time. You could date somebody casually for 6 months. Like, I think the issue is a lot of these people are very particular about what they want. Mirla. And then other people, I don't think that they understand what goes into a long-term relationship.
This is how I feel as well.
What happened?
I think he likes her. She don't like him. Again,
I think they're both attracted to each other, but they might not like each other. Like,
a little bit.
First of all, one thing I didn't like is she says, "Oh yeah, in this ring, it needs to be exchanged," is the word she used. I was like, you won't even kiss him, bro. Like, you ain't touched him. You ain't touched the hair on his arm.
Give me a piece of a cheek. Men do indeed like freedom, man. They do indeed like freedom. So I really feel like there's a chance. Like, I from this last episode,
I think
the way they were talking in bed and stuff, I did catch some vibes going there. He was like, just a smooch, like, please, like,
they had playful banter.
Yeah, they can joke.
Yeah,
they can joke, and I'm glad that she recognizes that he's joking. I'm glad that she can take the jokes and then joke
I
around
think
with
the real deal is, if I'm comparing Mirla to myself, Mirla is mean as hell to every single guy. That was me. I was mean as hell to every single guy. So me just like not cutting your head off and like kind of playful bantering was like me trying to be nice. So I think that
you didn't do that with nobody else but me anyway. So
right. I think that what she's doing is she's trying to like show intention. Like, it's next episode, she brought him chocolate chip cookies. That's showing intention.
Chocolate chip cookies.
Those are some big ass cookies.
I like cookies.
They didn't look soft though. They look crunchy. I don't like crunchy. Anyway,
cookies is cookies. But yes, anything else on Mirla E. Gill before we get into these ratings, and then probably go roam the YouTube verse to see our other friends on there. Go ahead.
I got nothing.
Nothing? All right. Oh, as in you're done with these couples. All right, so let's get into these ratings. And believe it or not, the first rating we have is Mirla E. Gill. I gave them... we're on Honeymoon, week 5. I gave Mirla E. Gill... It was hard because they weren't together the entire time. We skipped over that part. The fact that she wasn't there.
She didn't show up to the pool.
She wasn't there for most of them. So our ratings, we give a number out of 10. Absolutely. Yeah, this was Cliff, I appreciate our loyal subscribers. We're trying to get the following up. Again, I was just letting people know I got a new job. I didn't have my laptop. I was working out of state for the last couple weeks. So yeah, we just went live just to go live today. But yeah, I definitely want to make sure that we get in the community tab and set up the time beforehand. We was just trying to we was being spontaneous for y'all.
No, you was being... I didn't even know we was going live.
Yeah, but
he
we
was
lied.
Being spontaneous.
We lied. I was being spontaneous. I was like, yo, let's get to it. But let's get to these ratings. Starting off with Mirla E. Gill once again. I believe that 2 is for them. I believe that 2 is for them. I give them at least a 5.
What did we give them last time?
At least a 5. So again, we skipped a couple weeks, which is why we're back. That's why we just jumped on live to make sure we can happen. We've given them we gave them an 8 on week 3.
Oh, please. This is 50-50 at this point. I'm
They were doing okay.
I'm going to give them a 6.
They were doing okay.
Gil is pulling his weight. Mirla needs to stop complaining. And Gil needs to stop running his mouth.
6 is good, though. I was saying 5.
It's not horrible, but
Right.
it's not great. I could see it going somewhere if things change a little bit.
Absolutely.
I do like them together, though.
I think they have potential, but again, it's looking scary. That's all I'm saying. Let us talk about our friends with the 2 guy names, Brett and Ryan. How you not liking them right now? Last score
I'm
we
giving
gave
them a 4.
in week 3. I believe we gave them a 7. You're giving them a 4 right now.
I don't really
Why
care
so
for Ryan.
low?
I really like Brett, but I just don't think that him and Ryan want the same thing. And then when they talked about having kids, she was like, I had came to the conclusion that I was okay with not having kids.
That's scary.
But when you get to a certain age, and as a woman and you're single, she's 35. She's like, well, if I ain't met him by now, I probably won't have kids.
I agree. So yeah, that's a little bit rough dealing with these guys.
I don't
right
see
there.
it. I don't see it.
So you give them 4. I will say a 6 as of right now because they still got work to do.
You so nice.
I'm being nice.
Okay.
I'm being nice. Let me know. Yeah, I think at this point it's starting to look like that. It's starting to look like that a little bit.
They boring.
They barely show them on camera as of right now too. But I agree. Cliff said he don't pay them any mind at the moment. Let's talk about our friends Bow Bow and Johnny. I like it. I'm sorry. All right, Bow and Johnny. You said you're not feeling the cuteness for some reason.
I think everybody always needs therapy or something. Like, they just have childhood
Therapy
trauma.
would do great for them.
Yeah.
Literally because they knew each other as children, not really children, but you know what
Young
I'm saying?
adults.
When they were as young adults. So like, you know, viewing somebody in college is a little bit different than, you know what I'm saying, walking around, you know, seeing them every day as an adult and also being married to that person. So
I'm trying to think. I'll probably give them an 8.5.
really?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
That's generous. I was going to say 8, definitely. Cliff is harsh today. He's harsh. Right? Cliff is saying 3 for Bow. Is that for Bow and Johnny? Let me know. Yeah, because honestly, I think they're doing okay. Like I said, they got work to do. We didn't even really get deep into her not taking showers, but again, that's more next episode.
That's next episode. Yeah, her points might go down.
Points
we
might
not
go down.
showering.
Y'all shouldn't have to argue about, you know what I'm saying?
About rinsing your body.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, you funky. Like, all right, sorry I didn't get to take a shower right away. But you saying that's a regular thing that you do?
As a woman, no. Absolutely not.
I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that one right there, man. But yeah, Bow and Johnny, I'll settle for 8. You saying 8.5 for them?
Yes.
That's nice of you.
Who's next?
It's very nice of you. Michaela and Zach. Give it up for the black folk.
I'm going to give them an 8.5 too. I think it's good. I think they would have had a good time on their honeymoon, but we don't know. So, 8.5.
I took off a point.
Yeah, I took a point off too for her little temper tantrum.
I took off a point because of the temper tantrum. Also, it's not Zach's fault that he was exposed to COVID. But you know what I'm saying?
I probably would have been a little bit more careful if I knew I was about to get married.
I gave him
hanging out with people.
There's a little blame. There's a little blame that goes there. All right, Cliff. There we go. Cliff's got the same score as me on this one. You gave 8.5. I said 7 on this one. I don't know if you have any specific reason, but again, me, you know, she went off and she didn't necessarily need to go off.
It was unnecessary.
And
her concern should have been more like, I want to make sure that you're okay, which she kind of did voice that, but I felt like her initial reaction was more like selfish, like, oh, well, I wanted to have my honeymoon. You know,
I would have liked for Zach to even be the one to recommend, yo, how about you stay just next door?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would have loved to see that. Like, I don't think she had to.
She could have at least hung out with the other couples.
That's what I'm saying, because even Gil was
I felt like she would have been dramatic if she had to hang out with the other couples.
A little bit, but then, guess what? Then you would have seen the female version of what Gil is doing. To me. People said Gil was talking too much, but his woman wasn't there, even though she was there. Yeah, I think Michaela, you know, if she was just out there like, oh, somehow, blah, 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 it would be a little bit more dramatic on camera than just her talking over the phone to Rachel or something like that.
Okay.
You know, but I'm glad she called and kept in touch. But yeah, last but not least, I'm glad we matched up on that vote just now. Let's see. Last but not least, who is it? Rachel and Jose doing very well.
I
know
like them together.
I'm saying I feel like they got a vibe.
I just don't want her to self-sabotage because I think that he has the right intentions.
Right. Is he the one that has houses and stuff?
Yes,
and she's all right,
he's into investment. He has houses. I'm pretty sure he works for NASA. Like, this is
Does
a good situation for her, at least.
Come on, Jose, get it together, man.
But that's what he said. He said, I've been working so that any woman that comes into my life is set up.
Yep.
That's Jose, come on with that energy. That's what we like.
That's beautiful. That's what y'all like. Y'all say y'all like that, but you know what I'm saying? But if you catch him while
you also say that you want a strong black woman. Until you gotta elevate.
I never said that. But I'm glad I'm glad I got a strong black
hilarious.
woman. I'm from the Bronx. There's a little bit more spice over there. It's a little different, but yes, I wanted a black woman.
I have enough spice.
Yeah, you spicy.
Oh, I'm unseasoned chicken now.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, you sriracha, baby.
This is gonna starve.
You
for
sweet
the
and spicy.
Week.
No. You baby raised. You sweet baby raised.
No, you gotta put something on me because I ain't got no seasoning.
You sweet and spicy. Stop playing. But yeah, I lost my train of thought completely.
Because you about to start for the next week. Enjoy.
Damn it, man. I enjoyed them. I forgot what I was talking about for real. I enjoyed them. I think they're headed on a good path. I think my number for them, if we gave Michaela and Zach a 7, I think I would give them a 7.5 just because they're spending a lot of time together. They're making it look cute. They're talking, they're kissing, they're hanging out, they're talking to other couples.
They've broken that border of like the uncomfortability. So I'm gonna give them an 8.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Because honestly,
if you just dive in and kiss and get used to each other, I feel like that helps.
This is why I said that's what Brett and Ryan are doing, to my knowledge. So I think they've been smooching and hanging out and having some conversations.
Well, he's acting like he ain't getting no nothing. The way he kept bringing up intimacy and sex. Oh, I'm a very sexual person. She's like, yeah, I like to get to know people.
I think if you're a very sexual person, which I'm a very sexual
person. But he dates potatoes.
I was like, you would probably say it a lot to let you know, hey, look, like I need some. You know?
Yes, but for a woman, that pushes you further away from it.
I understand.
So, yeah, if he wants some Brett cheeks, he gonna have to wait. Get to know her.
I had to remember who Brett was.
Do something sweet. Plan a romantic date.
Yes.
Do something. That's what, opens us up.
Let me plan some romantic dates in my...
Don't do this. Don't do this right now.
Set up some dates. But yeah, that is all we have, folks. People, thank you so much for taking the time. If you have any ratings, if you're watching the playback, shout out O'Day, shout out Cliff again. I think Doja Cat was in here as well. Not the rapper, unless it was the actual rapper. Shout out to you. But yeah, that is all we have. I don't even have I told you, I just got a brand new laptop, so all my stuff is not even here. But people, if you have any other ratings, let us know how you feel about the couples. Please drop that in the comments. Of course, remember to
like, comment, and subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Of course, hit us up on Twitter at the JasVynce Show. We tweet live during the show, even if we don't upload an episode right away. But I think we're good.
We still be
good.
Yeah.
We're back. I think we're good. We're back. I'm home. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be okay. Yeah. Please feel free to follow us on Instagram as well. Subscribe. Thank you to all of our new subscribers. Make sure you're hitting that like button on this video as well. Share it with your friends. I think that is all we have. We'll be back. My name is Vince.
I'm Jasmine.
And you have just watched a brand new live episode of The JasVynce Show. Peace out, everybody. Catch you next time, y'all.